Hi, boys and girls. I'm super excited because today we are going to be doing our first read aloud together digitally. And you want to know something special that I never really got to share with you guys? Reading aloud to you guys is one of the best parts of my day. I love sitting on the carpet and I love seeing your smiling faces and your big eyes when we get to the big shebang bang, the middle of the stories. And I love how you all always have so many questions and connections and predictions throughout the story. So, although we're not together, I want you all to know we are together digitally, and I want you to still ask those questions. And I still want you to power on your brain because remember, our big goal is to make it to third grade. And third graders are able to use all of their reading strategies to comprehend and understand a story. So today I have a pretty fun story for you. It's called Splat the Cat. I'm pretty excited about that. And it is by Rob Scotton. Well, guess what? We got to do something before we start reading. Does anybody know what it is? You got it. We circle the title and we look at the picture. Well, we look at the title. It says Splat the Cat. What do you notice in the picture? Oh, yeah, you're right. I noticed that too. What else do you notice? Two more things. And the last one? Very good. So let's take all of those different clues and let's plug them in our brain and make a prediction about our story, Splat the Cat. Yeah, I got that clue too. I see a cat. His name is probably Splat, right? Because the title says Splat the Cat. He's raising his hand. He's raising his hand, so maybe he's at school because there's these crayons and then there's these books. And usually you have crayons and books when you're at school. And then there's a little mouse, possibly his friend. And maybe they are, what do you think? Maybe they're at school together? Or maybe they are creating something together? Well, I don't know. We don't know yet, right? But that's the fun part about making a you got it, prediction. A prediction, we don't really know what's going to happen in the story, but we can take the clues and we can guess. So let's see if your prediction is right. Okay, let's get started with our story. Special thanks to Maria for Maggie and her very own Splat cat, Spats and Strawberry. Those are some pretty fun names to name your cats, huh? Okay, let's get started on the story. It was early in the morning and Splat was wide awake. Whoa, does Splat look wide awake? Oh, yes, because we talked about sometimes the picture can tell a big part of the story. And we can see here in our picture the expression. Remember that word, expression, on Splat's face, our character Splat. And he does look pretty wide awake, but also he looks what? Can someone give me a juicy word, an adjective to describe the way he looks? Oh, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, he does look like that, huh? Today was his first day at cat school, and his tail wiggled wildly with worry. Oh, yeah, you're right. He's pretty worried, huh? And why is he worried? Yes, in the text we have evidence. Today was his first day at cat school. I remember my first day at school. I was pretty nervous too. I don't have a tail that wiggles wildly, but I was wiggling on the inside, so I kind of have a connection with Splat. What about you all? Have you all ever felt nervous or worried? What about it on your first day of school, or your first day on a team, or your first day meeting someone? Can you think of a juicy word to explain how you felt? What was the expression on your face? Was kind of like mine. Well, let's keep going with our story. If I hide from the day, maybe it'll go away, he thought. It didn't go away. Time to get up, said his mom. Dun, 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 dun. Do we have a problem in the story? Yes, we do already. We have a problem. It says, if I hide from the day, maybe it'll go away. And it kind of rhymed day away. But guess what? What do you think our problem is? Because we have one. Yeah, Splat. He doesn't want to go to school, does he? Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Do you think he'll end up going to school in the story? Well, those crayons on the beginning of the page, we were right. He is at school or going to school or something like that with school, right? Well, let's find out. Let's keep going. Time to get dressed, said his mom. I don't have any clean socks, Mom. Maybe I should go to school tomorrow instead, said Splat. You don't wear socks, said his mom. I'm having a bad hair day, Mom. Maybe I should go to school tomorrow instead, said Splat. His mom combed his hair. Perfect, she said. Uh-oh. What do you all notice that Splat keeps doing? He keeps what? You got it. He keeps making excuses. I completely agree with you. He's making a lot of excuses because what's the big problem? He doesn't want to go to school. Oh my goodness, you guys are such smart second graders. Let's keep going. Don't forget your lunchbox, said his mom. I'll need a friend today, thought Splat. And he dropped his pet mouse, Seymour, into his lunchbox. Oh my goodness, that's who it was in the beginning on our front page. The mouse. His name is what? Who remembers our character? You got it. Evidence, Seymour. He dropped his pet mouse, Seymour, into his lunchbox. Yes. Oh, and why did he do it? Because here in our story, he says, remember, dialogue? I'll need a friend today, thought Splat. Oh my goodness. How many times have we gone somewhere and we were glad our parents were with us and we weren't alone? Oh my goodness. Oh, we were glad we had a friend or a buddy next to us. I have to tell you, sometimes I get really nervous and I'm always happy that I have a friend with me. Time to go, said Mom. The front door won't let me out, Mom. The gate won't let go of my fingers. The gate won't let go of my fingers. Looks like there's a little humor in our story, huh? The front door won't let me out. Okay. The lamppost won't get out of my way, Mom. Mom! Oh, silly Splat. You can ride your bike if you like, Splat, said his mom. So he did. But he didn't say a single word. Jellyfish, fish cakes, white chocolate mice. Oh my goodness. Do you guys want one of those on your way to school? No, thank you. Cat cafe. Well, when I look at this little cat, she's got a really, really big expression on her face. What juicy word can you think of to explain how she may feel? Yeah, I was thinking the same. Well, let's keep going in our story. Welcome to cat school, said a big round cat. I'm Mrs. Wimpy Dimple, your teacher. Splat's mom gave him a hug. I'll be back soon, she said. You'll be fine. Everyone, this is Splat. Let's welcome him into our class, said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Hi, Splat. Oh my goodness, boys and girls, look at all the expressions on these faces. Whoa. Can you think of a juicy word to explain how each one of these cats feel about seeing Splat? I completely agree. They all look pretty excited. I think that Splat has the opportunity to have a pretty good day. Looks like he can make a lot of friends, huh? That's pretty exciting. Well, let's keep going in our story. Mrs. Wimpledimple began. Cats are amazing, she said. We're clever, cunning, and quick. Ooh, that word cunning. We're clever, cunning, and quick. Well, I know she's talking about the cats. She says we're clever. Oh my gosh, cats, clever. Like they're sneaky, they're kind of clever. Like they're smart because they can get through little holes and they can get to places quickly and quietly. Cunning. What could cunning mean? Oh, look, there's a picture. Oh my goodness. Once again, looks like the picture is going to give us a big clue. Cunning. Oh my goodness. This cat is trying to get this bird and he's sneaking up. Sneaky. Cunning means sneaky. Everybody say cunning. Let me hear it. Cunning. Everybody whisper the word cunning. Very good. Everybody say it 3 times so we got something messing up. Cunning. Very good. Let's say it very slowly. Cunning. Very good. Cunning means sneaky. Are you cunning? Are you sneaky? Have you ever been cunning? Like Splat the cat or like any cat? Well, let's keep going. Am I amazing too? Asked Splat. Yes, you too, said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Cats climb trees, drink milk, and chase mice, she continued. Why do we chase mice? Asked Splat. It's what we do, replied Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Why? Asked Splat. Because. Why? Mrs. Wimpy Dimple sighed. Spelling word. Side. Side. Lunchtime, she announced. So it looks like she sighed. Have you ever sighed because you're just over something or you're tired of something? Have you ever heard your parents sigh? Maybe even your teacher. Yeah, sometimes, right? Because we all get to a point where we're just like out of words. Sighing is when you're just kind of out of words and you're kind of tired. Let's keep going. Splat opened his lunchbox. Mouse! Oh, now look at the expression on all the cats' faces. It looks pretty different from the other page when they were excited, right? The cats did what cats do. And what's that, boys and girls? Yep, they're chasing him. Oh no, we don't want him to chase Seymour. Seymour is actually Splat's pet mouse. Oh, do we have another big shebang bang? Do we have another problem? Yes, we do. So our first problem was that what? Our character, Splat, didn't want to go to school. Did we solve that problem? We sure did. His mom made him go. Now we have another problem. His pet Seymour is on the loose with all these cats around him chasing him. Do you think he'll make it to the end of the story, boys and girls? I don't know. Seymour hid behind a glass bottle, and when the cats saw his face through the glass, they screamed and ran away. Why did they scream and run away? Because he looks pretty scary. Oh my goodness, this is an experiment that you could do. If you go get a glass, well, ask your parents first to help you get a glass, and you look through, or get your parents to look through, you'll notice something. What do you notice? Seymour did what all mice want to do. Stop! Cried Splat. Splat! They didn't stop. Enough, Mrs. Wimpledimple said, and it ended. It's milk time. Hooray! But the door to the milk cupboard was stuck. Looks like there's a solution to the problem. They're not going to eat the mouse after all, because what time is it? Evidence. Enough, Miss Wimpledimple said, and it ended. It's milk time. It's milk time. So all the cats were like, we don't want him anymore. But then there's another problem, boys and girls. There's no milk today, announced Mrs. Wimpledimple. Splat whispered into Seymour's ear. Seymour nodded, and then, let's see what Seymour did. He climbed on the lamp, but then he went into the hole. A moment later, the door swung open. Oh my goodness, what did Seymour do, boys and girls? He went in the hole and oh my goodness, yum! And all of the cats had milk. So Seymour was kind of, what is that word? A risk taker. He was caring, and he was kind of a hero, right? Remember, Kid President says we all can be a hero. It's one act of kindness every chance we get. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Mrs. Wimpledimple wrote again on the chalkboard. Hooray, cheered the class. So now the cats like Seymour. Cats don't chase mice. You see how they put the contraction don't? Let's see how smart you are. Who remembers what don't means? Don't. A contraction is one word, two words you put together to make one word. Two words you put together to make one word. So what two words make the contraction don't? What letter shriveled up and became an apostrophe? Do not. You got it. Soon it was home time. Splat's mom returned and gave him a hug. I've got lots of friends. Cats don't chase mice. I'm amazing. It was early the next morning, and Splat was wide awake. Today was his second day at cat school, and his tail wiggled wildly with excitement. Oh my goodness, so his tail is still wiggling, but this time, what's the juicy word, boys and girls? Yes, he wiggled it with excitement, not worry. So we just learned that our characters can change in a story, right? He started off really worried about going to school, but in the end, he learned that he's amazing. He learned that he could make friends, and he learned that he could like school. It was so much fun reading this story with you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you really enjoyed it, I'd like for you to grab a sheet of paper and I'd like for you to share with me your favorite part of the story. You can do that by drawing a picture and writing at least 4 sentences to explain your drawing. Don't forget to upload it to your Classroom Dojo. Until next time, see you later.